Hey everyone, today's Halloween tutorial is going to be on this super simple bruise, and let's just get started. So I'm going to do it on the side of my arm because I tried to film earlier and it totally didn't work. So I'm just going to start by taking a sponge and picking pieces off just kind of randomly, and this will really help when we stipple the color on later. Then I'm going to go in with a red grease paint, and I got this palette just from Target around Halloween, so you can totally get it anywhere. And then I'm just going to kind of stipple the color around, and with the holes you made in the sponge, it'll leave little holes in the bruise. And then I'm going to go in with a blue on the same sponge and place that more towards the center, since this is kind of like an impact bruise. And that'll kind of create a semi of a bluish purple tone. And then I'm going to go in with a purple grease paint, and I am just going to kind of stipple that all along the edges and all over. And I'm going to take a green, and I am going to kind of place that around the edges to kind of show how there is more damage done to the center of the bruise, and it's just kind of fading out a little bit. I'm going to go in with this mustard yellow, and I'm going to blend that in with the green just so it kind of looks more infected and disgusting. Anyways, that's just a real simple bruise, and then I'm going to go in with brown, and that's just going to help blend everything together a little more. Then now I'm going to do a cut. And let's just get started. So I'm going to start by taking a piece of toilet paper, and I'm just going to rip it up just to make sure the edges are nice and messy. And then I'm going to go ahead and take liquid latex, and I'm going to pour it into a bowl. And then I'm going to take a cotton ball to apply a layer down to my wrist. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that piece of tissue, and I'm kind of going to scrunch it so it gives more of a wrinkled skin effect. And I'm going to go ahead and peel off the excess around the edge. Then I'm going back in with some more liquid latex and applying that around the center to kind of pat down the sides, and so they blend in with the skin. And then I'm going to take it again and go over the entire thing so it gives an easier surface. I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I used a blow dryer and I forgot to film it in the process to kind of help speed up the drying process of the latex. Anyways, I'm going to go in with my foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and cover the toilet paper so it blends in with my skin a little bit better. And then you'll see in a minute here I'm going to go ahead and set it with a powder because my latex dries very shiny. And as of right now, it doesn't really look like it blends into the skin, but once we go in with the bruising and the irritation, it will totally blend. I'm going to go in with a pair of scissors, and I'm kind of going to make a little incision in the center and just cut a long, kind of just normal strip, and that'll be the center of the cut. Usually I like to start with a pin because latex is sticky and is a little tricky. An easier thing to use if you don't have liquid latex is glue. And then I'm going to take this black eyeliner pencil by Wet n Wild. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the cut. And since it wasn't quite dark enough, I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow, and I'm going to set that on top. Next, I'm going to take this red color from this palette I got when I was really little, and I'm going to apply it around the edges of the cut and along the edges of where we've colored black and cut into the latex, and this will give it the real irritated look. And you can either leave it like this, or you can go in later and use the grease paints like I do. And then I'm going to go in with a purple and apply that pretty much anywhere I put red, because that'll again help with the bruising. It wasn't until recently I started doing bruises with grease paint. I used to just use these shadows here. Just mixes of purples and blues. Then I'm going back in with that grease paint, and I'm going to take the purple and do the whole same sponge technique where I'm picking off the bottom again, and I'm just going to go ahead and stipple that purple around to kind of give it more of a bruised effect, because you don't just cut your skin super nicely. And I'm going in with the red, and I'm going to go ahead and mix that in with the purple, just because it looks a little too purple and fake right now. Then I'm going to go in with fake blood, and again I just got this at the Halloween store, and I'm going to take my sponge and I'm going to go ahead and stipple that around the cut, and then I'm going to then just pour some directly in the center. I'm going to flex my wrists so it kind of spreads out a little bit, and I'm just going to blend it out slightly so it's not so extreme, and just stipple some around so it makes it look more gross. Anyways, that is how you do a simple cut. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.